Hello everyone, I am Victor Hernandez. I am missionary of Shalom Catholic Community here in Rome, Italy, and I'm from Brazil. So that's why my English is not very good, I'm sorry about that. But I'm here just to talk a little bit about my experience with the vocational path and how I could discover my vocation. I was born in a Catholic family. I used to believe in God, I used to pray, I used to go to the church. But when I was 15 years old, I got my first experience with God's love. I remember just like yesterday, and it was very, very, very strong inside me. After that, I decided to enter in a prayer group in Shalom Catholic Community. After some years, it seemed that the prayer group was not enough for me. And my heart started to desire more. So I started to serve. I got a ministry in Shalom Catholic Community. I started to serve God. But at a certain point, even that, inside me, it was not enough. It seemed that God was calling me for something else. It seemed that just the prayer group and just the service 2 times a week, and the masses, the sacraments, all of that, which is amazing. But for me, it seemed that was not enough. Now, in my personal prayer, God started to talk with me in a different way. And inside of me, it came a thirsty. My heart became thirstyful of God's love more and more, and especially of announcing His love. That's why with my some brothers and sisters, and also a brother that helped me in that path, my spiritual leader, I decided to start the path, the vocational path. And I was very fearful of starting that path. I am a very fearful person, actually, and I was fearful of God. Maybe God would call me to be a priest, or maybe would call me to be a missionary and to live all my life, my girlfriend, my studies, my family, to follow Him. So at the beginning of that path, I started to look to God as a threat, But I think the vocational path, it's a path of love. And after that, during that path, I discovered that God loves me more and more. That's why He was calling me. That's why He put inside me a thirst for His will that was stronger than everything. And at the end of that path, of that year, I discovered that God was calling me to leave everything. My studies, I used to study medicine, my family, my hometown, to live just for announce Him. I discovered that God created me from nothing, but not for nothing. He has a proposal, He has a goal for me, for my life. And that's why I could leave everything, just because of His grace. God was calling me, first of all, because He loves me more than everything. Maybe God is calling you because He loves you more than everything. God's calling in our lives, it's a sign of His love for us. So I've lived as a missionary in São Paulo, in Toronto, now in Rome, and I'm a very happy person. Of course, I have a lot of struggles. Of course, it's not an easy life, but it's a life full of meaning, full of sense, a life full of God's love. My joy is announce His love for all the peoples, all the countries. I don't know where I will be tomorrow, or in 2 years, or in 10 years, or when I'll be an elder missionary, an elder priest, I hope so. But I know that God is sustaining me day by day. And I know that even tomorrow He will call me just to announce His love and His joy to every people, every country in which He will send me. So if you feel in your heart this far, maybe God, I always say that discover a vocation, it's to try to read in the very deep of our heart the letters, burning letters that Jesus wrote in our soul, in our heart. This is the vocational path. So if you feel something burning inside your heart and your soul, do not be afraid. God loves you, and that's why maybe He is calling you. God bless you. Shalom.